Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August 3rd of the duck adventure, and the ducks have been going crazy here for about 47 minutes. I've been laying in bed listening to them. Hello, ducks! Well, that was a blur. It was a blur to me. I don't even remember seeing any geese. And Mrs. Gimp, I don't know what's going on with her. She's somehow, I don't know how the girl's moving that fast. It's blowing me away because she's not at the end, and she's just somewhere in the blur. So, but look at them. They're doing their morning run out and have a snack of grass. There's nothing like fresh grass that's over there in the morning. It's the best, covered in dew. Wait till we do this and it's 700 ducks that come out. It'll be awesome. Alright, let's go and take a quick look here and see what the egg situation is. And I don't think they probably left me anything. Eggs are just absolutely non-existent. It's bad. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, we got one egg. Oh, I tell you, since I recharged my pressure system on my well, my pump is not running anywhere near what it was before. It was that was the problem. My pressure tank somehow had lost a bunch of pressure, a lot of air, I should say, because I haven't checked it in 2 years, so it's something I should do every year, actually. Oh, Muscovy, what's going on in here? The old Muscovy here, and this brooder back here. She's still in her nest, which I gotta steal her eggs because I don't want her hatching eggs. Oh, there's one more egg. That's bad. 2 eggs this morning. 2. That's it. I'm looking here. 2 eggs. Oh man, oh man. Alright, I gotta steal this girl's eggs because I don't want her sitting. Okay, I just took her off the nest, and she's built a perfect nest. I wrecked it there with pulling her out, but there's not a single egg in it. She's been sitting there for 2 days. Bird, you gotta lay some eggs. I got 2 eggs. That's bad. That's the worst yet. What are you doing? You come in here? 2 single eggs. Anyone going to lake yet? Nope, no one's going to lake yet. They're still all doing the yard. What duck? It's got to be the feed. It's the only thing that makes sense that it would drop off like this. 2 single eggs. Alright, let's go to the barn. Oh, I was just walking to the barn, and it looks like we got a morning rush to the lake happening. On their own. Yeah, they're headed to the lake. Well, to the creek. Oh yeah, is that awesome? Look at that. Free range happy duckies. Let's get a little closer here. There's still, it sounds like about 40 or 50 of them still behind me. Well, the geese are going. Right on. This is so cool. I'm gonna go take a bag of feed down for them. I'm gonna drag the feeder out even farther. Get it closer to the creek. It's a good workout trucking the bag down there on your shoulder. Actually, I'm going to try it on my head today. The geese, I should say, are getting bigger. Oh, they're starting to make the noise. I can't believe this. It looks like they're headed right out to the lake. They're not hanging around this end. Yeah, there's not many. They're disappeared. I bet you they're out in the water. All right, well, I gotta get my chores done here, and I've got to have my coffee yet. But that was cool, considering this is what's left here. We got, we got these guys right here. That's it. The ones that are left here. I've got some guys here that are, actually these are adults. They're snacking. And I've got some up here. And the Muscovies, of course, they just refuse to go. I don't know what's with them. I tried yesterday to herd them, and it's like, forget it. They're like, it's like herding rocks. They don't go anywhere. They don't move. I don't understand them. Last year they were the birds you couldn't get back from the lake, and this year you can't get them to go to the lake. Oh, we've got some here. I got to check underneath the straw pile again. Yesterday I looked under. There was not one single egg, but there were a whole bunch of females sitting under it. So it makes no sense. I don't understand it. All right, gotta get the chores done here. I gave these guys water, and it's like I put a little kiddie pool in there yesterday, and they oh, that's crazy. They're little ducks. But they need the water to play in so that they generate the oil for their feathers, so when they go to the lake they don't get waterlogged. Because if a duck never has water to play in, it won't generate the oil that it needs to be waterproof. So as much as this is a mess and it's a lot of work always changing the water for them, it's a necessity if I want to get them to the lake quick. But bad news this morning. Yesterday it was a gruesome video. We had to kill 2 baby ducklings. I had to kill it, and it sucked actually. And then the end of the day, I had another one in this batch, the batch that we just looked at here, that had a flip over problem, and it couldn't even get stand up. It was screwed. I had to cull it. So that's 3 ducks yesterday died. One I didn't tape, having to do the dirty deed. But this morning I just walked in, and there's another dead ruin. Now I don't know what's going on here. I just took this out. I don't get it. It's that this is, unless it's just a weak duck, or I don't know. But this is, I hate that, when they just up and die on you like that, and you don't know why. But last year we had some. I remember last year, going to the pen and just dead ducks just randomly here and there, and they were ruins actually. So I don't know if it's just in their breed that they can just up and die at this point in life, or I'm trying to remember. It was like they were young ducks last year when they were just up and dying. But then it just stopped. We had a couple that just died, and it's not the food. Or I hope it's not the food. And they got clean water, and I got clean bedding for them. I make sure that they're not living in absolute filth, and I don't know. I don't know what it could be. And there's no glass or garbage in the pen there. It's but another dead duck. No, I don't get it. Like, yeah. And he didn't die on his back. He died on his belly. Bizarre. All right, I gotta go take feed to the swamp here for the ducks. And another rush just went down. About 50 of them, they left the yard, and they're down there now too. So I gotta get some food down there for them. All right, I tried to get it on top of my head, but it's on my shoulder. Oh yeah, anybody that's wondering where Doug is today, this is where I left him. Doug, are you coming? No, really, eh? Doug, you coming? Doug, come. All right, stay there. He didn't want to come down the stairs, and I thought, oh, it's Sunday morning. We'll give him a break. The trek for the morning chores is getting longer. I gotta come up with a better way of getting this stuff down to the swamp. Hello, ducks. All right, I'm down here, and I'm gonna move that. I'll just put that right there for now. Because yesterday I almost did a face plant, bending over, lifting the sleigh while I had the feed bag on my shoulder. It was a close call. Hello, ducks. Hello, duckies. Not many down here. They're out in the lake. Yeah, this is not many here at all. What are you guys doing going back? I wonder where Midget Duck is. I didn't see her this morning come out of the horde either during the rush. She was, I hope nothing happened to her. You know, I put her in the water yesterday and she swam over to the flock. Unless, you know, she didn't come back last night. But hard to say, you know, she's not right upstairs. Something happened to that poor duck. These stupid geese. 3 geese getting the ducks to go back. Actually, the geese are following 3 ruins. They won't last long up there. There's no food. And I'm about to close the pen door, so. Alright, let's throw this back up my shoulder. Like I said, I gotta come up with an easier way of doing this. My gut's telling me there is no easier way though, because there's dragging a sleigh or dragging anything through here would be a nasty job. Hey guys, it's breakfast. Even though there's not many is here. Okay, these ducks are a lot more adventurous than last year's. I'm going to show you here. Last year I never once saw my ducks swim over on that side. Look at them. They're starting to go around the lake. Alright, let's go over to the dock and see what's going on. Because like I said, there's not many. Down at the I don't even have to say it. I was down there with the video camera running. You guys saw it. There's not many ducks by the creek, so let's go over to the lake and take a look. I can hear them out here quacking. Oh yeah, they're out in the weeds with their heads dunked down, drilling. I did notice last night that, or not last night, I noticed this morning that the feeders weren't stripped. So, unless they're filling their bellies, you know, with some new food, vegetation, which I think last year the same thing happened, and then the ducks got sick of the vegetation and came back for the group food, but the sun's reflecting here, so we're not getting the best picture, but there's some of them. There's a whole bunch on the other side here. You can't see them, but you can hear them here. I'm trying to get the camera here above my head. There's a whole bunch of the creek. Well, I think because just the sheer size of the flock, this year they're going to be a lot more adventurous, a lot more. It's going to be cool. I can't wait. Oh, 700 on the lake here pretty soon. A couple more weeks and time flies on the duck adventure. Next thing you know, it's boom, it's cull time. Anyways, gonna go have my coffee and wake up Doug. What a dog. He wouldn't come down the stairs. I got him off the bed. He was sleeping on the bottom of the bed this morning. I woke up and I was like, oh Doug, you're not supposed to be on the bed. He's got a lot of bad habits from his previous owner that are a constant struggle to break. Okay, I just got back from the lake. I can't believe this. The ruins are back. These are the adult ruins. They were down at the lake. I watched them go there this morning. I watched them leave the yard. Man, these ducks, I don't get it. It's bizarre. You know, there's some of them just don't want to go down the lake. Oh, there's some more going. It's I don't understand ducks. You know, they're silly. And the thing is, once they get you know, they get used to the lake, you know, we'll never see them, and then I'll feel neglected. Because I remember that last year, I actually started missing them, and it was happy days when they didn't go to the lake. But all right, now a parent letting go of his babies. I'm gonna go wake up Doug and have a coffee. Well, people, it's a lazy Sunday. I haven't done much. Actually, Doug, believe it or not, it's 1:30 and Doug just came out of the house. 1:30 in the afternoon. He hasn't gone to the bathroom yet. He's actually going to probably doing it here shortly. Actually, he's going to give us a video bomb here. Here you go, Doug, do your thing. Anyways, Doug, he's been inside sleeping. So, and I've been working on different things, and I'm going to do a job today that I've been putting off for, like, actually the last 2 weeks. I've been so crazy busy I haven't had a chance, but I still haven't washed out the incubator, the hatcher, or nothing. So I'm going to do that right now. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I don't want to start, you know, they're working on the feeder, and just yeah, it's just too big of a job to start this late in the day. So, but there's no ducks in the yard except this. Look at this, the Muscovies. Like, I got 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's one missing. But look, they don't even move much for Doug. Did you just see that? Like, you know, they stood up and that was it. But oh, Doug, you gonna have a pee? What time? It's been like over 20. Well, it's been, I think, about 18 hours since you were outside. So the ducks are down in the swamp. They're down here, and I've heard lots of quacking. And actually, I was looking out when I was on the clothesline stand, and there was ducks out in the lake. So they're not coming back. There's not a single bird in the property. Oh, yep, there is. Holy mackerels, you're not going to believe it. The ruins, the adult ruins, are behind the barn. Look at this. Oh man, I'm telling you, ducks, I can't figure these guys out. Like, of all the ducks, like these guys, you know, they lived at the lake last year. Yeah, they're all adults. Why are you guys here? This makes no sense. It's only one male though. The females are looking pretty rowdy. They must be going into molt. They're looking pretty bad, actually. They're looking terrible, actually. It's got to be going into molt. No. So, making a liar out of me. There are some ducks in the yard, but they're down here. So, I don't understand this why they're hanging around here. But the rest of them though are all down here. Let's take a look. You know, the ducks are down there. You know, they're and there's the feeder, the sleigh, the feed sleigh. I put it there, so they stay down there. But it's bizarre that those the ruins are up here. Makes no sense. So I'm gonna go check the ducklings in the barn, and then I'm gonna start washing the hatcher and the incubator, get it all sterilized, cleaned up, and get it put away for the season, because we're done. We're no more hatching going on here. Well, everyone, I guess the Chinese are getting the last laugh here. I got the replacement fan motor. I forgot, I totally slipped my mind about 10 days ago with all the stuff that's going on here. I got it, and I'm just now going to put it in the machine to get it working again, because I'm not going to put the machine away broken. I'm going to at least get it running. But you're not going to look at this. I cut the plastic off the package of the replacement motor, and you're not going to believe what they did. They made a welded box that I actually have to go over my garage and get a grinder to grind the box open. Do you believe it?
You know, they can't build an incubator to last, but this is how they ship. You know, look at that. There's a fan motor in that steel encased box. I have to get a grinder to open it. Like, oh man, that's unbelievable. So I guess they got the last laugh. The Run Metal Company, you know, they sent me a replacement for the one motor, not the second motor that I bought as a spare part. They never honored the warranty on the spare parts, you know, and they reluctantly did this. So I think it's probably because of everybody harassing them. But I'm gonna go over to the garage and cut this open so I can, you know, put the motor in. I don't believe this. Weld a box to ship it. It's like unbelievable. All right, people, I don't know if this is the cause, but it sure looks like it is. But look at this. The wiring burnt through and fried the connection. So I'm going to connect it back up and throw the thing back in and see if it works. All right, people, that's what the problem was. The wire had shorted out. And you're not going to believe it. It was, and I'll turn it off before I wear out the life of it here. I'm going to try to sell this thing. It was aluminum to copper. That's why. You know, which I know is a no-no, aluminum to copper. The wire coming off the fan was copper, and the wire coming off the capacitor was aluminum. So that's what caused it to short out. So I stripped it, twisted it, and crimped it. So hopefully it'll last for the next guy. But this thing's going for sale. It's no longer part of the duck adventure. It's over. I'm going to build a bigger and better one for next year. Well, the hatch room is totally disassembled, cleaned up, washed up, everything's put away. Incubator's fixed. That shorted wire, unbelievable. You know, so I still have a spare motor. But the ducks have just started coming back here about 20 minutes ago. There's a bunch on the other side of the barn. I got to still do their feed yet. Top it up for the night, and everybody's out hunting around the yard, looking for bugs. But I can't believe how early these guys come back. Last year's ducks, they didn't come back until just before dark. These guys this year are like, you know, they're showing up. Actually, they started showing up around 6 o'clock. So I think it's hunger. They're coming back for something to eat. I think they cleaned out the sleigh down at the swamp, and I might have to come up with a way. Well, I know I'm not. I'm going to have to come up with a way of 2 bags down there. You know, for when the whole horde gets down there, because 1 bag of feed isn't going to last 700 ducks very long. Actually, it would last them probably about 20 minutes. Alright, well, I'm going to just sit down and relax for a second, and then I'm going to throw some of my rubber boots on and go do the chores. Well, the ducks are home. There's nobody down at the swamp. They're, I just filled up the feeders. They had a snack, and now they're going to do some grazing. We got ducks all over here. They're loving life. You know, these are happy, relaxed ducks. They're, I tell you, I do a good job of keeping animals happy, it seems. I go through a lot of effort. So, I'm going to go inside and have my supper, and just let you know that there's no episode. I'm not filming tomorrow, so that means there's going to be no episode Tuesday night. So the 11:30 Eastern Standard Time release on Tuesday night won't be there. So Colin, don't wait up. I got too much to do tomorrow. It's a huge day here tomorrow. I gotta go to town. Anyways, and I just don't. I can't get everything done tomorrow and film. So we'll see you again Wednesday night. Will be the next episode. I guess, yeah, it'll be Wednesday night. It'll be the next episode, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night, everybody.